See, one thing I learned about this yard jockey game, you treat others the way that you want to be treated. And also you leave the equipment the way that you would want it left for you. As you can see, the system was looking for work, which means I had some downtime on my hand. And instead of me twirling my fingers not doing anything, I figured I'd go ahead and top off this fuel gauge for the next driver on the next shift. Yes, the gauge was reading half full, but it's not gonna hurt to top it off to make sure that the next driver is good to go for his full shift. And luckily everything is on site with this company, so I didn't have to go far to the fuel stations to fill up the diesel tanks. With my previous yard jockey jobs, we didn't have a fuel station on site, so we pretty much just had to pick whatever service stations were open at the time. So it could have been a Shell, a Chevron, even a Quick Trip. But luckily with this job, that's not the case. We literally just go around the building, go to the fuel stations, and fill up the diesel as we need it. The only difference is these trucks use low sulfur diesel, so it's more so of a pink diesel versus the standard green diesel. But to be honest, all of it pretty much burns the same. Prior to getting this job, I'd never heard about the low sulfur diesel, so this was actually my first time even using it. But like I said, after using it for so long now, you really wouldn't even be able to tell the difference in these trucks. They both burn about the same to me. So after I made it to the fuel station on site, I went ahead and grabbed my glove and started unloosening the cap. One thing about me, I do not deal with diesel without having my gloves on. You would be surprised at how many drivers just come with a raw hand and start taking these caps off and filling up these tanks. Once I got that cap completely off, I went ahead and grabbed the diesel handle to the diesel fuel so I can engage this pump and go ahead and start filling her up. It's pretty much a straightforward process, just like filling up anywhere else. You pretty much just grab that handle, raise up the lever, and start fueling. Considering it was already reading at the halfway mark, it definitely didn't take long to go ahead and top it off completely. So why not help out the next driver if I can, especially since I had a lot of downtime on my hands. As you can see, those numbers are spinning, so that's pretty much telling you how much diesel is going into the tanks, just like at any other fuel station. Like I said in my previous video, it's all a collective effort, so as long as you're working as a team, it just makes everything flow better. Me personally, I would be pissed if I got to the truck after someone else's shift and it was reading lower than the halfway mark. But on the flip side, if it was reading at full or anything close to it, I would be grateful that the last driver looked out for me. So at the end of the day, it really just boils down to looking out for each other. So once I got done filling her up, I grabbed the handle, let down the lever, and put her back in position. As you can see, that didn't take any time, every bit of 10 minutes. So why not be proactive while you have downtime, especially if it's going to help the next driver. But once I managed to get that top completely on and all the way tightened, it was time to start her up. And once I made it back in the truck, I sat down, turned the key, and did just that. As you can see, there's a process that all diesel trucks go through once you turn them from the off position and start them back up. But once that gets done, these gauges will read correctly. That fuel gauge will level out eventually once I start rolling. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.